Hey guys, okay, so I went over in my last video, so I'm going to try this again. Hopefully I get under 10 minutes. So, week 16 today. I feel weird saying that because I kind of skipped week 15 because they changed around my estimated due date because baby's been very big at my last ultrasound. So, the field developments for this week are, we're saying fat starts to begin to develop underneath baby's skin, but right now a lot of the baby is made up of water, I think is what I was reading. The baby and placenta are about the same size roughly right now, which is about, by the end of this, but by next Tuesday, so a week from now, it will be roughly about 4.5 to 5 inches long. The heart pumps as much as 6 gallons of blood throughout the body, so that's kind of cool. Baby has learned to breathe underwater, as they say, which is in the amniotic fluid. So that will help develop baby's lungs for when it comes time to breathing air when it's born. So that's a good thing. And that's about it for fetal development that I've been reading. And for myself, not much has happened. I'm still getting the itchy tummy, and my love handles are getting itchy now too, but I've started to put cream on every day, which has helped a lot. And no stretch marks at all, really. I have stretch marks from the past, so those are all still there, but no new ones or anything like that. But obviously I will get them eventually, so just nothing right now yet. My allergies have gotten worse, I would say. I had horrible allergies before. I'm allergic to pretty much anything you can name off the list of allergies to be allergic to. And I'm allergic to my pets too, like severely allergic to my pets apparently, my cats and my rats. So cleaning and stuff like that and stirring up the cat hair in the air and dust and dander and all that kind of stuff makes my allergies even worse, and I tend to sneeze like a million times, and I'm not over exaggerating here. I sneeze a lot. So I bought those masks that you see people wearing when they're drywalling and sanding and stuff like that, so hopefully that helps with cleaning and stuff. We did clean on, well, we were moving stuff around, going through things on Sunday afternoon, so I wore it then and it helped a lot, I must admit. So today I cleaned up my rat's cage, so I'll wear it then, which that usually, cleaning out his cage is the worst because his hair, he sheds a lot, so yeah, my allergies are kind of making it worse to sleep as well because my nose is plugged up, so I have to breathe through my mouth, which in turn makes my mouth all dry and my lips all chapped, and apparently I'm snoring too, from what Dustin has said anyways, so, which I can see that happening because I'm like breathing with my mouth wide open. And sleeping's not going that great right now. I'm not getting very much sleep, to be honest. I'm dreaming a lot, like really crazy dreams of people like trying to run after me and kill me and stuff like that. So I'm not really that great dreams. Yeah, I think that's about it for me. Oh, I'm craving steak and Caesar salad a lot. I could eat steak, barbecued steak, and Caesar salad like every night for dinner if I had the choice, really. So, and one thing I'm not being able to eat is chicken, like poultry chicken, and I don't like pork at all. I didn't like pork before I was pregnant, and right now I don't really like pork at all. Minus like maybe bacon sometimes and those breakfast sausages, but other than that, ham, cooked ham, no. Same with chicken. So beef is pretty much the only meat that I'm kind of stomaching or wanting to eat. So the other thing, and I'm pretty sure I felt baby move. Yeah. Saturday afternoon, evening, we were down at my brother and sister-in-law's place. Well, on the way down in the car, I could feel it move. It was like little pokey flutters on the low left side of my uterus, I guess you could say. And then Saturday evening, when we were out walking down in Toronto to go to a concert, I totally felt it at least 3 or 4 times. So it's there. I can feel it. Sunday I felt it maybe once or twice, like really faintly. And then last night I felt it once, I think, while I was sitting on our lazy boy reading a book. Today I haven't felt anything, but I think more of the movement, more towards the evening, and it's really faint, but you can tell it's that. So that is cool and exciting. It was such a cool, weird feeling Saturday when I felt it, because I was feeling a lot, so trying to explain to Dustin how it felt so he wouldn't feel so left out in pregnancy. But so I guess as soon as I progress along more in the pregnancy, I'll feel more of the movements and stuff, and then he'll be able to feel the movement on the outside of my stomach. So yeah, nothing else new really. We found a different stroller that we're going to go with. We were going to go with the Phil and Ted's stroller, mostly because of it's really good quality, and it was a 3-wheel stroller that we want for hiking and stuff. But I came to the conclusion it's not a stroller that's going to be really, really good use for as much hiking and off-road stuff that we want to do. So, and I don't think the Phil and Ted stroller will hold up as much as I want it to for that stuff. So Francesca, one of my friends, found a stroller that fit what I wanted. It's called a Bob stroller, and it's made by a company that actually does like outdoorsy stuff. Like they make bikes and trailers, bike trailers and stuff like that. So that's kind of a plus. So they know what they're doing. They know what people need in stroller if they want to take it hiking or off-road and all that kind of stuff. So I watched a video, looked on their website, and there's a store down in Toronto that sells them, and it has suspension. I think that was the biggest thing that sold me on it. Suspension, and the back 2 wheels are quite big. It's a 3-wheel stroller again, so and it's the same price as the Phil and Ted, so there's no difference really there, other than we're going to have to buy an adapter for our car seat to go on it, which I don't really care, to be honest. It doesn't really bug me. If I'm getting a really good stroller, I don't mind buying an adapter for it. So if you're curious to see what type of stroller I'm talking about, I favorited a YouTube video on it. So if you wanted to go check it out, it's in my favorited videos. So yeah, we probably won't buy it until the spring, April, May sometime. So yeah. And as you can see, we're still in the process of moving the bedrooms around. Our bedroom is still in this room, but eventually, hopefully by the weekend or next week, we'll have everything moved into the other room. This room will be empty. So that's about it for my update, and I will talk to you guys all next week on Tuesday. So have yourself a really good week, and good luck to everybody that's trying to conceive and in your 2-week wait, and for those of you that are still in the early pregnancy, sticky vibes, tons of sticky vibes. So yeah, I will talk to you all next week. Alright, bye. Okay, hopefully you guys can see. I don't know. Don't mind the mess behind me as I'm going through his clothes to get rid of. So yeah, this is my 16-week belly shot. I ate, so it's kind of a little bigger. It is getting much bigger. Front view. My stomach is like so hairy. It's not even funny anymore. back into YouTube. I miss my flat tummy though. So yeah. I gotta get more of these pants. They're so comfortable. So yeah. 16 weeks today. Baby bump. Alright. Bye guys.